sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Got some news coming in on Josh Warrington, and also some news, update on Viktor Postol and Jose Ramirez rescheduled fight date, and it just, made that more attractive for boxing fans. But let's get into the Warrington news first. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. And Josh Warrington contract was up with Frank Warren. So I don't know if that kind of played into, him not fighting Shakur Stevenson, not taking that deal, where Frank Warren basically was trying to get him to sign an extension. And Josh Warrington didn't want to sign an extension, but his deal was up. Boxing contracts are funny. It's not like an NBA contract or a contract to work a particular job for 12 months. If you win a world championship, they might extend your contract. If, you unify a belt, that might extend your contract. If you move up and win the belt, that might extend your contract. I mean, you keep going on and on. I've seen boxing contracts before. And then if your contract up, then the promotional company that you with may have an option to buy how can I say that? Still promote you by matching the offer. You know what I'm saying? So, Josh Warrington headed over to the DAZN. I'm not sure exactly who the DAZN got at 26. I know a lot of the 26 pounders moved up to 30. So I don't know if 30 is in his future. I do know that they got Tevin Farmer at 30. And that's pretty much it. They got Frampton and, but they pretty much work hand in hand with Top Rank. And I know Top Rank was trying to sign Warrington. I believe it was Sneaker Source in the description. That's what Coppinger said. But Warrington went to the DAZN, where it really ain't no competition at the DAZN at 26. So it make it more complicated to know, was it him ducking Josh ducking Shakur, or was it Frank Warren not wanting to do the Shakur fight? Usually when a fighter is about to leave, you can cash him out. Frank Warren and BT Sports is the same thing as ESPN and Top Rank. They won for the most part almost. So you would think Frank Warren would try to, cash him out and keep that belt on their side of the street. But, Warrington go to the DAZN. I mean, Eddie and Bob make fights before. Maybe that's the fight they can make. I'm pretty sure the DAZN can pay Shakur Stevenson what he's looking for. But I'm not looking at it as a duck. I kind of look at the Warrington situation a little different now because, he was ready to leave. He signed with Eddie Hearn hella fast. You know what I'm saying? This is something they've been working on for quite some time, and now they can just put ink to paper now that his contract officially up with Queensberry Promotions and Frank Warren. So I don't know really where it lead him in his career. Is he gonna jump to 30 and try to compete with some of the dudes up there? But Top Rank really got it locked down at 26, from Jamil Herring to McGill Burchett, which I think is the class of the division. Then Leo has a belt for PBC, and then JoJo has a belt on this. Well, he's on the DAZN as well too. And I think JoJo Diaz would straight obliterate. He would straight obliterate. Josh Warrington. But I don't know if they're gonna try to do Josh Warren and Kid Galahad. I know Galahad is with Eddie Hearn. I believe he was on the Kell Brook show. I'm not sure. So maybe that's something that Eddie Hearn looking to put on. But one thing about Eddie Hearn, he got that money from the DAZN. He definitely is. He definitely real because for his people. Because he didn't put people from the UK on that never would have had a shot. You know what I'm saying? That never would have had a shot at winning the world title. You know what I'm saying? That's the God honest truth. He put dudes on that never would have had a shot. James Tennington, John O'Carroll, and he gonna make Josh Warrington some good money. If he can get past Kid Galahad, he gonna make him some good money. He gonna make him the right way, and Josh Warrington not got to fight no fights that he don't want to fight. So yeah, it's gonna be easier to make Galahad and Warrington. And Eddie Hearn do right by his United Kingdom fighters. As far as I see, not behind the scenes, I don't know, but I think Josh Warrington and Shakur Stevenson ain't gonna happen. Even though Eddie and Bob work together, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur Stevenson, Shakur just gotta remember the days where they treating him, they treated Floyd Mayweather. They ain't want to let Floyd Mayweather in the they didn't want to let Floyd Mayweather in the game. You know, people forget that. They didn't want to let Floyd in the game. But then when Floyd got on top, you know, everybody swore Floyd was ducking them. But when Floyd was in a position to secure Stevenson before he became the money man, you know, nobody wanted to fight him. So Shakur just got his patience. You know, these young dudes, they so proactive. They want it all now. And I wish some of the top level fighters would want it as bad as some of the prospects and the young champions do. But, you know, the world backwards, boxing backwards, and that's what it is. But Viktor Postol and Jose Ramirez will be getting it on May 9th in Fresno. That fight was like scheduled for like February 1st. In China, the coronavirus broke out, and with that virus breaking out, they had I think everybody had flew over to China, and they had to fly all the way back. I think it was an 18-hour flight. So it'll be going down in Fresno in Jose Ramirez's backyard. I think it's a dangerous fight for Jose Ramirez. I think it's a fight that he very much can lose. Viktor Postol had, after he lost, was it to Crawford? I think after he lost to Crawford, that was a while ago. I don't know who the fuck he lost. I think, was it after the Crawford fight? And he went away for a long time. Excuse my memory lapse. But I think he went away for a long time. And he came back versus Ukraine. And in Ukraine, he got dropped. And then he had fought Josh Taylor. And that was a really good fight. He gave Josh Taylor a good run for his money. Josh Taylor and Viktor Postol was more competitive, in my opinion, in Regis Progress than Josh Taylor. So I think this could be upset alert, you know. Viktor Postol is with PBC now, but I think Square Business he can beat he can beat Jose Ramirez, but I don't think Top Rank gonna let that happen. The same way they got Jose Cepeda and they robbed him, and people act like, you know, some people think Jose Ramirez is this good fighter. He ain't beat nobody. He beat Amir Khan, but I never rated Amir Khan that high. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I'm saying Amir Khan a bad fighter. It's just my opinion. You know, my opinion, you know, tends to rub people the wrong way. But everybody say they want the real, they want the straight drop, they want it raw. But then when you give it to them raw, like I give it to them, you know, like ODB, I like, ooh baby, I like it raw. When you give it to them raw, then everybody got a problem. People don't want the truth, but I think Viktor Postol got a chance, but they probably gonna try to rob him too. It's a lot of money on the line. They just signed Ramirez back. They trying to serve him up. Him and Taylor, they're trying to serve him up to Terrence Crawford or something like that. So, you know, if boxing was equal, everybody was on equal betting ground, you know, and it wasn't no, you know, robbing people like Oscar and Canelo be robbing people, and it wasn't politics, you know, involved, then, you know, then I think Viktor Postol probably win that fight, man. But Ramirez got a good style, you know. If he can close the gap, and I like Ramirez. Don't get me wrong, he improving. And like I said before, Robert Garcia the best trainer in the game. He the best trainer in the game. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might not like that and say, "Oh man, how you gonna put you know, Robert over Floyd Sr.?" Well, Floyd Sr. really ain't active. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think Robert Garcia is the best coach in the game right now. But that's my opinion. You know, and I like what he did with Madonna. I like what he done with Mikey over the years. But, you know, like I said before, I think Jose probably take it to another level and Agile Postol. I think that got Fight of the Year candidate all over. You got a straight upright European boxer puncher versus a Mexican that like to mix it up and got great stamina. And I think the edge in that fight is probably going to be Ramirez stamina, Ramirez volume. But that's going to be a hell of a fight. Top Rank putting on some solid fights. You know, but the month of May, it's probably Leo and Tank. Sometime there, I heard Burchett and that's the thing I'm talking about. Burchett and Valdez supposed to go down May 9th in LA. Maybe I don't know if they do 2 cards, one on ESPN, one on ESPN Plus, a split televised venue type of thing, or maybe they move Valdez and Burchett to another date in May, or maybe they move it to June. But if that stay in May, and Ramirez and Postol in May, and then you got Canelo fighting whoever in May, and then you got Lopez and Lomachenko in May. May is going to be a really, really good month for boxing fans and content creators, from the podcast to the, you know, the Freddie Loco on Facebook. I like his podcast. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And, you know, to YouTubers. This is going to be a very, very lucrative month. There's going to be content to talk about. Usually, historically, the beginning of boxing is the year is slow. But the last few years, it ain't been as slow as it's been this year. Traditionally, January, February, around March really heat up around St. Patrick's Day. But, I remember for years watching it in 2000s, the late 2000s and going to 2010s to be really, really slow like it is this year, with mismatches and stuff of that nature. But, this year in the first, in the first time in a few years, this year's been pretty slow, but it's going to heat up. Wilder Fury, Mikey Vargas, Stevenson, Moraga, Mick Conlon coming back. You could see Sergey Lipiev versus Qdoba for the IBF, Earl Spence's IBF interim title late March. You could see Charlo and Eubanks Jr. go down in April. Or you can see the Lipiev fight go down in April. So it's going to heat up. Benavidez supposed to come back in April versus his mandatory Avi and Yurderman. So there's going to be a lot of flavors coming up, man. But I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Check our boxing news and boxing rumor playlist. We got heavyweights, middleweight. We got everything. So check out the boxing playlist. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, card, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. But hey, y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time, we gone.